him behind him.
Just stays there.
What a play.
There's not a will to shut up and let me answer.
I think I'm breaking every FCC rule in the book. I'm calling both games.
A clash for AFC South supremacy. The Titans eager to continue the chokehold while the Colts desire a more subtle approach. What is this subtlety, you ask? It's by means of defense and special teams. Despite Tennessee's firepower, Indianapolis would clamp down and suffocate their opponent. Oh, how cute. I didn't know the Titans were trying to imitate the Chargers in their special teams anguish. You should have told me. I would have brought them over for a menage a trois or something. With this win, the Colts bring themselves back into the division race. Not bad for a good effort. I respect such efficiency. Now imagine them with a consistent offense. That could be spank bank material. If you're into that fetish, of course. Beautiful. Another round of destruction in the world that is Tank Division. Hey Doug, are you gonna adequately prepare for this game against the Giants today? Or will you cling to your analytical desires to ruin Carson Wentz? Your defense can't stop shit, your offense can barely get anything going, the team is wrecked psychologically. Daniel Jones is out here outrunning the majority of your defense. Yet all I see you doing is trying to fancy yourself as this analytics genius when you don't have the personnel to pull it off. Now going for 2 when you're down 9-14 makes sense. Gets you to the point where kicking a field goal will tie the game. They can't stop Boston Scott or Miles Sanders, so if the defense does what they're supposed to do, you'll be fine. But here's the problem. They score another touchdown and you'll be down by 3 with the extra point. Why the hell are you going for 2 again? This early in the game to only be down by 2? It's too damn risky, particularly with the Eagles' lack of success in the medium this year. Am I supposed to be stunned that the Giants use this as a momentum swing? New York horrendously outcoached the Eagles. Yeah, I said it, I don't regret such words. But the worst part? Even for this terrible display, Philly still has the division lead. God, this division is such trash and I love it. The Buccaneers are well on their way to a win in Carolina. They only have to wait on the tarmac to fly to Charlotte. And wait. And wait. For about 6.5 hours. Goddamn mechanical issues on the team plane ruining the spirit. It's close early, so it's either jet lag from the long wait on the tarmac and not arriving until midnight, or Carolina's punching above their weight again. Either or I could consider as a valid reason. The Panthers are eager after last week, you know? Tampa Bay was destroyed as well. A perfect chance to pounce. Or at least they would think. Once they tried, they forgot the massive gorge in between them. Carolina falls to a rather gruesome death. I wouldn't look down there. There's nothing left. The fall vaporized them. A shame the team's in a rebuild, but them's the breaks. Tampa laughs above us all. We interrupt this football game to bring you a horrific rainstorm. Mother Nature apparently doesn't want the Browns to win, nor the Texans to experience life without Bill O'Brien. Who knew? Okay, I'm exaggerating. It only lasted for about a half hour. Although the effects of the storm on the field conditions were pretty massive. It was near impossible for either team to gain any offensive traction. For defenses, it was an all-you-can-eat buffet. The main course being quarterback. And some running back. It's just in this case, the Cleveland's D is stronger. Add to that Nick Chubb returning and you have yourself a close Brown win to put Houston out of their misery. For now, though, I want to point to one play in particular. The Big Chubb himself. He breaks free from Texan prison and runs to freedom, but he thinks, why not keep the ball and kill the game? He steps out of bounds at the Y. With this play, not only does it put team interests first, it fucks over fantasy owners and thousands of bettors due to the game failing to cover. Well done, Nick. This is truly a 200 IQ play. Same conditions that affected Cleveland, they also impacted Green Bay. Rain and wind made the game a miserable affair. And even worse, the Packers are looking sloppier than the field of play. Pissed off Aaron Rodgers was MIA. In his stead, we got slightly irked Aaron Rodgers. He enjoys beer flights and cornhole. Jacksonville, however, got it in their heads to acquire explosives. The main target, their tank. This is a very dangerous situation to be in. All of the goals of the executive branch undone by a bunch of lunatics. Damn them for wanting job security. Packers, we need you to stop this menace for their own good. You're only up by 4, that's not good enough. You have skeptics. A loss to these fuckers isn't going to do you any good. It's fortunate that Jacksonville had a change of heart. They will not be destroying their tank. It lives on. Good for you, right? Jesus, what an ugly-ass win. Alex Smith. He is starting a football game again. After years of painful rehab, it has come true. It's too bad that Detroit is stomping the life out of them with an early lead, because, you know, Washington isn't good at playing this game. They're getting crushed pretty convincingly. The offensive skill of the Lions is just toying with their inferior opponents at this point. Normally, I would call them dead, but this is Detroit. They weren't participants in the Choke Bowl as a placeholder. Their failure is subtle. It's endemic of the culture of the organization. Do you see this 21-point lead? Watch as it magically disappears. Seriously though, what the fuck? This shouldn't even be a game. Did any of you sit back and think that Washington isn't any good? The game's fucking tied. Sure, the offense did something, but the name redacted has time to strike. You may have a breather, but here's some ref ball to fuck you over a bit. Fortunately, they're playing Washington. They only get a field goal. And with 16 seconds left,
here I come to save the day.
Matt Stafford and Chase Young being an idiot bail out another awful performance. Detroit wins by means of Matt Prater and nothing changes. Well done, you beat a 2-7 team you should have destroyed. Nobody is happy. I'm more pissed because we got robbed of the Alex Smith redemption arc. No feel-good stories. Ever. We're going to go on an exploration today, boys and girls, to trek to the lush forests of Denver to try and find a rare artifact. An offense. We will need to scale the highest peaks and the lowest valleys to try and find it. It is necessary for the Broncos to adapt to this new NFL. The Drew Lock box is what we must uncover. Without this Lockett, the quarterback will make terrible reads and bad interceptions all game long. We might have to run to Las Vegas and try to steal some of Josh Jacobs' magic. It'll be like Raiders of the Lost Ark, except with less fun and more death. Who knows? If we're lucky, half of us might survive the journey. The Raiders are already killing off the Broncos, so I can't confirm we will or not. Tough luck.
So a lot of you have been worried about me since I was unfairly arrested for exercising my rights as a proud American. As I spent a few weeks in a county jail, my cellmate committed one of the worst crimes you could think of. He was a Bungles fan. So I would tell him, "Hey Gus, flush the damn toilet or I'm gonna funnel half in your legs!" And he's sitting there talking some stupid shit about Big Ben. And you know you don't talk shit about Big Ben, because he was set up by those girls over there. That's a capital one offense those stars, friend. So I worked up a makeshift knife and cut him like he was a loaf of Mancini spray Primary Brothers. The best part was that I worked him off and made it look like a suicide, so I did not receive any additional charges. Being free from jail gives me a new perspective. The best medicine for a bungle is to just kill it. Moral of the story, no, fuckers! Steelers gained the Super Bowl!
What the hell are you doing over here? NFL logic. Being able to block, tackle, crowd in piles, and on the sidelines without masks on is A-okay. But don't you fucking dare dance in the locker room after a win without a mask. Don't you know that coronavirus spreads when you're having fun? Oh, there are going to be punishments for this. Severe punishments. We'll just have to think about them as you play a battered team in the 49ers. Sure, you'll do what is to be expected of a playoff contender and beat them convincingly, but we need to make a statement. We injured Drew Brees. Nothing major, just a rib injury and collapsed lung that might take him out for a game or two. Oh, for fuck's sake, San Francisco, do any of you know how to punt coverage? It's simple. Stay away from the damn ball. Catch the damn ball. Easy, right? Apparently not for this team. No wonder why the NFL scripted all of those injuries for you. So stop me if you've heard this one. The Chargers walk into a bar, but they're blocked from entering thanks to the special teams. Wait, that's pretty shit. So the Chargers walk into a bar, but they're offsides when ordering shots. They give Miami a new set of downs and a touchdown. No, that's not good either. Okay, LA's accident walks into a bar. They're finally suave to the nuances. They get past security, they buy a few drinks, they see a cute girl that may be eyeing them up. First, they have to build the courage, right? Score a few points, get yourself in the game. Nice moves for Justin Herbert. Well, he gets intercepted. Cock blocked by a Miami stepping in at the last possible moment. He scores the touchdown, takes the girl home with him. No? Alright, I got it now. So the embodiment of pain walks into a bar. He looks at the bartender and says one word. Drink. It's all he has. He's a drain on the vibe, no one wants to be near him. It's just him and the bottle. All night. An entry into the dark, bitter world of pain. Miami dances in their head. They know it should be them with the glory, but it's not. And they know exactly why. The Rams need this game for a few reasons. Not just for bragging rights, but it's crucial for any chance for them to stay in the playoff hunt. Good for them, a few things played in their favor. Firstly, they came to play a crucial part of the situation. The rest, well, that would be Seattle's self-destruction. Chef Russ and his defense are cooking up a bad day. The passes are undercooked, the defensive stands are cold, and the turnovers are bland. Not good, Seahawks. Gordon Ramsay is flipping a gasket in the back. Russ, he's going to demand your jacket if you can't carry the suspect secondary to wins every week. Be careful, he'll bring out the knives. You ever see a kitchen knife? Those aren't anything to fuck with. The struggling offense doesn't want to feel its wrath, does it? Get your shit together then. You can't let the Rams walk all over you like this. That's who you're letting dominate you? I thought that deal with the medical system fell through, goddammit. Behold, a matchup of the future. The age of young quarterbacks with mobility and arm strength. The high-flying offenses. The defenses that are just there for the ride for the most part. If only the Cardinals' offense could show up in the beginning, Buffalo is doing their usual thing of imposing their will. They desire to maintain a stronghold in the AFC East. They've been in the gutter for far too long to fall back there again. Despite the propensity for field goals, they're up 23-9 with command of the game. Oh, would you look at that? Arizona's offense woke up. It would have to be dragged kicking and screaming by the feet of Kyler Murray, but it will wake up regardless. Kind of like having to go to work at 5 a.m. You just do it because you have to. In zombie mode on an early morning shift, the Cardinals have the lead. At this point, it would be trading a combination of interceptions and punts. Hot potato with the football. But even then, you know someone is going to strike. Somewhere, somehow, this volcano is going to erupt. I think Buffalo would have something to say about that.
They handle the rush. Allen looking. End zone. Touchdown.
See? Told you it was coming. A precision pass to put the Bills up with limited time on the clock. But the Cardinals are imitating a Big 12 team. All that matters to them, who has the ball last.
Shotgun. Murray out of the pocket. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Murray heaves it downfield. It is caught.
Holy fuck, the Cardinals aren't imitations, they're visionaries. This is the Big 12. What the fuck is defense? Can anyone even play it in this age? Not with DeAndre Hopkins mossing everyone. You want a bigger surprise? With this win, it's Arizona that now controls the NFC West via tiebreaker. Thank the Rams for their win over Seattle for that. Don't tell New England, but they're supposed to be dead. Nearly losing to the Jets should be enough of a motive to cause them to cave and crater. Alas, the Ravens go the way of Poe. They just die. Once again, like many past weeks, the offense just looks off. Lamar Jackson hasn't been precise with his throws. And when Lamar isn't at peak performance, the whole team struggles. If there's anything you can say about a Belichick team, they will adjust and they will perform when needed. They were desperate for a win here to stay in the playoff hunt, and they did it. Tanking? Not on this fucker's watch. They'll just grab some magic of the past and sprinkle it on the likes of Damian Harris and Rex Burkhead. No, it's not the rain throughout the game. The gods aren't that ironic. Although the Ravens are only down by 6 with a chance at the final drive, I think Bill needs to make a call for a favor. Do you seriously believe that anyone could perform in these conditions? Fuck no. The hoodie still has favor with the gods. They refuse to let their favorites die easily. You'd have to force the issue. The Ravens didn't. Too bad they're looking more and more suspect as the weeks progress. Good news, everyone. Thanks to the fantastic support for Drive Away last week, they've officially sold out of all their stock. Nearly every order was lathered on the grass of Soldier Field. That's the only explanation for how awful both teams looked in certain aspects of play. Here's a hypothetical situation. Your life is in danger, but you're a cheap ass. You can only afford the worst options possible. Which do you choose to try and save you? The Bears offense or the Vikings special teams? For option A, you know what you're getting in the Bears. Absolutely nothing. Terrible play calling, no momentum, and utterly broken offensive line. Good luck with that. For the Vikings special teams, it's nothing but giving up big plays, missed field goals, and fuck-ups aplenty. They'll break you before you say Anderson. Good luck with that. The only difference is that Minnesota managed to do just enough to break through Chicago's defensive front. With the Vikings back in the playoff hunt, the Bears have lost 4 straight in a relentless free fall. Allow me to repeat the words of a former wise man. They are who we thought they were. Kirk Cousins, enjoy your first Monday Night Football win. It was ugly, but it's a win. Now someone please check on Nick Foles and see if he's okay. I'm going to do things a little differently for LOLCow of the Week this week. I tried to put up a poll for the contest, yet nobody voted because you two probably never sent it out to you. It probably would have been Antonio Brown for punching out a security camera anyway. Today, though, I'm here to make a confession. I had a hot night with Corona-chan. I gave in to carnal urges and desired her lustful ways. I figured getting COVID would have been sexier, but alas, that's how it goes. Bitch just gave me a dry cough and fatigue. For those of you wondering, I am okay. It's just a mild case, fortunately. Hopefully the worst is over, but who the hell knows. For this lapse in judgment, I am now LOLCow of the Week. Implying I wasn't a LOLCow until now? That is hilarious. Blood for the blood god. Injuries for the injury god.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
May these offerings appease the gods for another week. Amen.
Ronald Jones will get it. Big hole. Jones